I'm so
So
sorry.
actually, he meant to say somebody just left, and you are.
Oh
No,
no.
no.
I
We had to
feel
have
so
you.
bad. Shame on me. Okay, I can't find you guys.
We're at the last room. You're
Mm,
probably gonna have to take the portal and run up the path. There's gonna be like a 2 or 3 long hallways.
yeah,
If
yeah, yeah.
just take your
I
time
took
and
the
run it. Stay out of the
portal.
water.
Yeah,
They're all up here and offline.
Okay. Everybody that is here, we're gonna go over it. I'm gonna do the original strategy. Most people will be familiar with it. Uh, we need 8 DPS at 8 corners is the breakdown.
Yeah.
The supports will be
Okay.
in the middle. So, like where Widowmaker is standing and Blood Junkie, those are their spots. For this entire fight, those are their spots. Dollface, if you just can move up a little bit and go right here, that's your spot for the fight. If we can get other healer, here.
I'm coming. I'm sorry. I was on mute.
That's right.
Emil.
T-turn. T-turn here. So,
2-year-old daughter.
just
Duties.
just the healers will be across from each other is a simple way to put it, and then tanks
Okay.
will be across from each other. So, Violator, go ahead and pick a spot. Like right there.
Whatever.
Yeah, take that.
Over here. This side?
Right here. Right where I'm jumping.
Okay, gotcha.
Just take that spot. Okay. Now, originally the breakdown is we'd want to be overlapping the circle of protection. It'd be ideal for the fight throughout the execute. Won't be such a big deal again. But if you ever wanted to look at it and why people are doing this stack, part of it's the AoEs where they spawn on the battlefield. The other part is we want to be able to overlap these circle of protections because it's a damage reduction and a heal over time. So that's general breakdown, and if everybody's got them active, you should be able to overlap at least 2 DPS. So DPS will be at the corners.
Go over here, bad boy. Right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go right there. Yep. Okay. Twilight, you'll be over here at this corner.
Alright.
And then 9 will be right here. Right where I'm jumping.
okay.
So your only solid waypoint on the battlefield to memorize where your location is the door. So your best bet is look at the door, memorize where you're at, and make the door your only icon to know. So like for me, if I'm in the right spot, I have to look this particular direction to be in this spot. Because if you're in any other spot, like where T-Pern is, they're face forward with the door. Twilight, you're face forward with the door and stuff. Kits, you're face forward with the door. You guys should know that you get to your spots first, you're face forward with that door, everybody else can kind of fall in line after that. But that's the only solid waypoint that we have to know where to go. The exit isn't really a big deal. Now this is for execute. So after the boss does a couple rotations, we're going to go into execute. These are going to be the execute positions. So when we call it, just get to it. Now if you're not sure where you were, you know, we're mixed up, some type of, you know, mix-up, just know that you need to get to one of those corners as a DPS. Same thing with supports. If you're on a support, just get to one of these. If you're already at a spot, just hold it, but try to get to your spot, okay? So don't play like musical chairs. If somebody goes to your spot and then you decide you're gonna take another spot, let them move. They came to your spot where you were at. If you know you're in the right spot, just let them go to where they need to go, okay? So, no musical chairs. You just need to get to those positions and hold it. For the fight itself, we're all going to stack onto the right side. So go ahead and follow Crown now. We're going to get up to kill position. For this entire fight, we want to be on the right side of the boss. Violator, you're going to be in the middle. You're going to be... I say the star attraction, but we really won't see you very much. You're down there.
Nobody likes
Get weird and
The
start
long violator.
there. Start there. Drop down. The biggest thing in the fight is just block the heavies, block the little stomps that he's got. He's got a rocket punch that's going to send you flying.
Nice.
That's the one that you got to figure out here in normal. Because that's the one in Fet that could wipe the group if he gets to jump around too many times. So if you get out of range, he's going to jump. The third jump will eventually collapse a building. We don't want that shit happening. So you need to stay in range, taunt range with him at all times, except for when he shields up. So when we say, or like when the boss starts moving, like he starts walking away, and we say group up, we're gonna drop down and group up. You got to be with the pack too. So that's the only point you stay with us. But as long as the boss is in a position like this, you need to be in range of your taunt. Okay. That's the biggest thing. Stay in range. Everybody else, we're just gonna burn. There are gonna be a couple ads. I'll stack them up here. We'll try and squeeze the ads in between the boss and kill him that way. So if we can stack towards this corner portion, that'll probably be the best spot. And so the boss will move after both of his arms break. There'll be ads that'll spawn. The boss will move to the middle. We don't want to shoot him when he's in the middle, okay? Until it's executed. If he's in the middle and he's got a big old damage shield bubbled over him, he will reflect damage right back to you. And I've even seen things like the leeching armor on a tank kill the tank. For real.
No.
It just started mortaring the tank's leeching armor procced on it, and then he couldn't do anything, he was done. It just kept draining him until he was dead. Mortars and mortars. So yeah, any type of damage you shoot at him, he'll reflect a mortar back at you. Or even more.
No, I don't want to be down
You're in the
here. No,
I
no.
would hate to be down there.
It's a little too late now, Violet.
It's
No.
good knowing you.
I committed.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's do it.
So, let's stack and burn. Violator, go ahead and start it out.
You're literally about to get violated.
God, I can't wait. This is what I live for.
And we can burn from there. Just trust your healers.
Yep.
We'll miss someone. Yeah, if you do fall down, just get right back up to the party.
Ads here.
Don't pump the ads at all. Okay, boss is moving. Drop down. Drop down, and we're gonna meet at this spot here first. Find crown. Everybody find crown. We want to group up for this phase? Everybody. Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Burn your ads. Okay, there's gonna be a conduit that appears. You gotta kill that conduit. I think we just need to kill down normal.
To the left.
That guy down. Yeah, let's go out. Everybody up. Is it to the left? Yeah, let's go to the left. Follow crown. We'll kill the other terminal. Stay in the middle path. If you shift off to the grades do have like a steam that will burn you alive. Okay, stay here and block. We'll get our res afterwards.
Get inside this, I'll stay on the line. So if you're off the line in bed, it'll kill you.
You want to stay in the middle of the path.
Stay on the line right here where we're all at.
Watch the boss. Alright, let's go. I'll go get the res. You guys get to your positions. Go up and up the path. So I think we're supposed to go right.
Yeah, we gotta go to the right.
Same spot for me.
Alright. Alright, good to know now.
Yep. So that's the jump. Yep. That's what can wipe us. You need
Ow.
to get into taunt range.
There was an animal down here. Got it.
Got our res. Yeah, there would be like a kite DPS on the left side. That would give you a little bit of support there. But we don't really do that much. That's the rocket punch.
Oh, shit, okay.
Okay. So now that you've seen it, that's the one I'm gonna want you to figure out. So generally what you do is you just angle yourself to where the rocket punches you into the corner of the wall. The boss is moving, drop down.
So, angle to where he punches me, not far, just right into the wall.
Yep, stock up here. We're gonna burn ads, and we're gonna burn spots. Yeah, I think this one's straight through. Okay. Once the fast is down, follow crown. We're gonna dodge it straight through this entrance.
Right underneath the blade.
Dodge. Yep, right on through. We have another terminal, and we'll bring faster on the terminal. Stay here. next up now.
There's a little animal. Get out of here, you little creature. You're not here. Get. You guys up.
There's the jump.
Right here.
So, for that rocket punch, what you're gonna want to do is you want to position yourself like right about here. Something like this.
Okay.
So make sure that you're in taunt range, and you can just shift over like this when he does it, and then just hold that spot. But if you go too far to the right, he'll collapse your ribcage by launching you into the wall.
Okay.
Here's your rocket punch. Stand right here, right here, right here.
Okay. I just didn't make that. I should have stopped right. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, cool. He's moving. Okay, everybody drop down. Let's get the ads.
Secondary terminals are attempting to compensate. Give them a whack!
Okay, after that one. I don't know. Go left. Here's our goal. That'll help us at least identify where our execute locations are going to be. Maybe, is it one more round?
No, 25% he will go to the sound.
Yeah.
Get moving. Yeah, should run right there.
Get out of here, you little animal.
Damn dirty apes.
Gosh, damn.
Jesus.
That just shows,
Time.
it shows that you gotta get to that top as soon as possible. As soon as you see him moving, you get in there and you get right up those toes.
Okay, got you.
As soon as possible.
I keep it.
This is execute, so get to your positions. Remember where your spots were, get to them and hold still. If somebody is already in the spot, just find an empty one. There's an empty one by the city sieges.
Nice, but here by me. I think I can get it next time. I know what's what now.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Holy
can,
moly.
Good, because we're going straight into vet, bud.
Fuck yeah, I'm down.
So glad that you knew. I'm so glad that you know.
I am ready to go. See, I've won it.
You are the man.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
I would suggest a couple weeks of like vet pledges and then this.
Yeah,
I'll get some vet
yeah.
pledges under the belt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do vet
okay.
pledges daily.
I would.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for joining.
It's actually a fun trial. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the loot here is good.
Same master architect is decent.
Yeah, I would
Here.
definitely
I
love to
farm
do
these
Earth Architect.
things. Yeah. I actually have that set goldened
Me
out
too.
already.
Oh, do you have it golded out? I don't have it. Mine's purple.
Yeah.
I can't afford it. I'm poor.
It's like my
Well, I did that like last year.
I decon.
War machine.
Mine's green. So I decon my whole
I can't
set.
even get my quest to like sell some stuff.
What do they use these sets for? What's this master architect? This DPS?
Yeah,
Good
DPS.
support set it looks like, because anybody who's able to generate really good,
I will open a
it gives
portal here to allow
Major Slayer for 1 second per 10 ultimate spent.
All
That's
the
actually really
years
good for a
are still here.
necromancer, actually.
I use it for my. I used to use it for my PvP player.
So like, I think Mag Necros right now are using Elemental Catalyst and Mag
Ooh, nice.
Mag
That's actually a
DKs
good,
are using
combo.
Zens, I think.
Hmm.
And then one person in the group could use like,
I definitely would like to collect the Master Architect one.
Let me see if I got anything.
Yeah, let me see and
Yeah,
I'll
if
give it to
anybody's
you because
willing
I
to
got a
Yeah.
set of it.
Master Architect,
Absolutely.
that'd be great.
some of these end-game builds I run with, man, like they have every single character and race picked out for their groups and the gear you're wearing and the skills you're using. It's great, man. Everything has
Just a
I
general
have War
question,
Machine
is
if
that
somebody wants stamina.
Ooh, I would love that Master Architect robe if it was nice.
Yeah, I didn't get no Master Architect.
Yeah, I think that was just flex.
That's bound.
Oh, are you flexing 9? Really 9? You know what? Oh yeah, no. I just realized because it is golden out. You know what, 9? You're on my shit list now. You're on my shit list. You flexed. Okay, I see how it is.
You said that, I was like, dude, I've never seen gold drop in my life.
Yeah, that threw me off. I'm like, there's no way.
I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that it was gold. I was literally just reading it.
I mean, dude, I'm not lying, dude. The thought crossed my mind where I was like, he's the luckiest motherfucker in the world. You know? That's what I was like. I was like jealous for a second. I was like, fucker, dude. And I was like,
Alright. We queuing for vet then?
Just a general question, just because Necro generates ult so fast, would it be beneficial for like the rest of the people in the trial for me to wear Master Architect with another set? I'm just wondering, because yeah, Necro
it
gets
always
ult
benefits
super
if
fast.
like somebody's using it.
Okay, so I will make it my goal to collect it then. I think that would be
Like,
very helpful in trials.
Use if you got a Mag Necro, use Elemental Catalyst.
Yeah, I have the Elemental Catalyst as well.
Either way, man. Like if nobody else is running that, and you can.
Okay.
The only thing with the Master
definitely.
Architect is that in Blood, or maybe some of you know, but I think that if the healer is got like prayer, then Master Architect does nothing. So you sort of also have to see kind of some of
Ooh,
what
so Dick, can I get them gloves? Sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so like Roaring Opportunist will override Master Architect.
What is that?
Correct.
And where does that come
Just
from?
pay attention. Roaring Opportunist is a healer set from Kain's Aegis.
So it's better to run that on the healer. Okay, I'll have to get that.
But I have
most
noticed that it's not very common though.
Yeah, it's not very common. Not all healers will have it, and sometimes healers will be
Right.
forced to wear something different, or they won't be able to give that to the group. And so that's where
Exactly.
it's up to the person to provide it, like 2 macros. So the original breakdown for VAS hard mode was 3 necros running Master Architect.
Okay.
Wow.
Master. Yeah, I'm totally down to put on Master Architect on this Necro to help with the overall damage. Yeah, because I get my ult really fast, obviously, from collecting the souls. So, yeah, that would work out really nicely. I would,
Yeah, that was me, so did.
What's that new set? There's like a new set that like gives you a bunch of bulky too. That'd be kind of cool to.
Oh, you're talking about from Deadlands? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I just think it's cool.
That would just be insane. That's actually not a bad idea though. Like, cause I could just generate a whole bunch of ults and just constantly. Yeah, that's a good idea. Not a bad
So
idea.
which one do you use? Which morph do you use to collect more ulti? Twilight.
It is. Hold on one second. Check. It's called necrotic potency. Is actually what it's called.
Is that under Bone Tyrant?
It is.
Oh, yeah,
Bone
that's right, yeah,
Tyrant.
yeah,
It is the third one.
Yeah.
How long does your buff last from the clock?
I have all my gloves.
Thank you, Soda. Appreciate that, buddy. Hey, thanks, Brian. I
Thank you,
appreciate you. Let
everyone.
me do
That
this.
was fun.
If anybody else has any master architect stuff that they're willing to part with,
That did nothing drop for me, believe it or not. And I guess it's because
yes, the
I
grass
already
part.
have it, right? So it gave me like some pieces that I don't have. That's kind of one of the downsides as well, you know.
It's all right, all good.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
worries.
Yeah, so if you were I have grasped Master Architect, I think that'd be kind of
No, that's a really good idea.
Mm.
I think I will look at getting the other pieces of that set. I've been farming Deadlands anyway for the Hexo stuff for a solo build that I'm gonna do that's specifically gonna be for arenas, solo arenas, and I want to do that set.
Thanks.
I got some pieces for you, Twilight. Give me.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would love
Yeah.
I can't
That's
remember.
awesome.
How long does your buff last for the Colossus?
that. For the crosses, what do you say?
The Colossus. When you hit your
Oh,
Colossus.
for the Colossus, let me look.
Alright, train here now. See you later.
It says 12 seconds.
12 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like if you're the only necker in the group, you could be slapping it like every 12 seconds. That'd be hilarious.
Can you imagine?
You could like keep your uptime on that thing the whole time. It'd be great.
Yeah, it's a great idea actually. I'll
Maybe it
definitely
would be
look
worth
at
it.
finishing that. Yeah.
Care to
If you only have one necro, if you got two, you guys can switch off.
Yeah. Because I
Where
typically
you
am the
need Master
necro,
Architect
like one of the
formation
necro.
screwed. I don't need either one of them, so take them.
Right.
Thank you.
That'd be great. So Twilight, we could definitely like tag team on that because I already have EC and I have
Okay.
Master Architect, so we can kind of tag team on that too.
Yeah, I'm totally down for that. I've been running actually infallible ether and Soroyas to help out with damage. Because the infallible ether increases the overall damage everybody does. In addition
By
to your
8%, right? Yeah.
let me read it.
It used to be 8%.
I think it went down.
Master Architect?
It's 5%.
No. Infallible
It gives
Ether
mine.
used to be 80, yeah. They're getting stingier with those sets.
Yeah, but that's what I've learned to that I believe helps out with the overall damage to,
Right,
in trials.
that's nice.
So
I
I
love
focus more
support
on the
stats.
overall
I
damage.
don't
Yeah, I actually
Mhm.
don't mind it. I think it's great because I typically slot the Colossus and the Resurrect skill, so it's more of a support
Yeah.
character than damage.
A
But he still
support
does a good
build.
amount of damage. I'm
So
I'm
good.
actually really impressed.
I can
like
tell
it.
you that if I wear my Master Architect for dungeons,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh my gosh. You just
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
can
thinking because I think
see
that
the
overall that's
difference.
great.
You can see the difference in the group, like you have no idea.
Isn't it stronger?
You can see it.
You know?
It is.
Let me see.
Yeah, I love it personally. This is one of the sets I carry with me.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna switch to Master Architect over Infallible Ether then.
Oh yeah.
I just got to get more of it.
Dude, I is so outdated. This shit's been outdated forever.
Yeah.
Do you have EC, Twilight?
I'm sorry. Repeat that again.
Do you have EC, Elemental Catalyst?
I do.
Okay.
I actually utilized
then
it
if
on
you
my
have-
Necro Healer. To be
So
honest, I
if
can
you
switch
have-
it in.
Yeah, like if then you can wear EC and I wear Master Architect for the next trial.
Yeah, I can do that. I have EC
Perfect.
already on my
Okay.
healer aspect, so I can just
Yeah.
switch it in.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome.
Assuming
Well, thank you guys.
Masai and
See you later.
All right, thank you everybody.
Thank you for the
Thank
invite.
y'all. Thank you guys.
that was fun.
That was fun, yep.
If you need the healers, think of us.
Of course. Thank you everybody. Really
Thank
great
you.
job.
That was so much fun.
I always knew them Palingers were up to no good. Well done. Can I interest you?
Sounds good. I'm gonna go pee. Hi, Ostrich.